Welcome, enlightened ones. Let's talk about how. The way you perceive the world determines how the world responds to you. As you know, life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unexpected twists. But the lens through which you view them is everything. When you train your mind to see opportunity instead of obstacles, you stop being reactive and start being proactive. You move from surviving to thriving. Obstacles are often just opportunities in disguise. What looks like a dead end may be the universe redirecting you toward a path that aligns with your purpose. What seems like a failure may be the exact lesson you needed to prepare you for success. The mind has a choice. It can see limitation or possibility, scarcity or abundance, fear or faith. Training your mind is about consistently choosing the perspective that empowers you. Every time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I use this situation to grow, learn, or create something better? Instead of resisting, start observing. Instead of shrinking, start expanding. The shift begins in awareness. Once you notice the lessons and the potential in every situation, the energy around you changes. Opportunities begin to appear where you once saw walls. Doors you didn't even know existed start to open. Your environment, your habits, and the people you interact with all influence how easily you can see opportunities. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who challenge you in healthy ways, and who remind you of what's possible. Limit exposure to negativity, complaints, and energy that reinforces limitations. The more you feed your mind with possibility, the easier it becomes to recognize the unseen advantages in every scenario. Opportunities aren't always obvious. Sometimes they're subtle nudges disguised as challenges. Maybe a delayed promotion is pushing you to create your own business. Maybe a broken relationship is giving you the space to grow into your higher self. Maybe a financial setback is forcing you to develop new skills or tap into hidden talents. When you train your mind to look for the hidden advantage, you start seeing a world full of pathways rather than walls. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools in this mental training. When you are grateful, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. You train your mind to notice what is working, what is available, and what resources you already have. Gratitude doesn't ignore challenges. It acknowledges them while highlighting the possibilities that still exist. This simple practice rewires your thinking from problem-focused to solution-focused. Another key is reframing failure. Every perceived failure is not a confirmation that you're incapable, it's feedback. The most successful people in history have one thing in common. They didn't let obstacles define them. They examined, learned, adjusted, and pushed forward. You too can see obstacles as stepping stones, as signs pointing you toward growth, as invitations to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Visualization is also a critical part of this process. Picture the life you want, the outcomes you desire, and the goals you're aiming for. In your mind, walk through the steps, see yourself overcoming challenges, and imagine the opportunities unfolding naturally. When your mind begins to focus on potential and possibility rather than limitation, your energy aligns with outcomes that reflect growth and abundance. Self-talk is another essential factor. The words you use internally shape your perception. Replace "I can't" with "How can I?" Replace "This is impossible" with "What is the opportunity hidden here?" Replace "I'm stuck" with "I'm being prepared." The words you repeat internally become the beliefs that guide your actions. Train your inner dialogue to seek possibility in every scenario. Patience is part of the process. Opportunities don't always appear instantly. Some require time, persistence, and consistent effort. Trust the process. When you maintain a mindset that looks for the positive potential, even delayed opportunities become visible. You'll notice patterns, signs, and synchronicities that you would have missed if your focus was only on the obstacles. Risk-taking is also a crucial part of seeing opportunity. You can't recognize possibilities if you remain in the comfort zone. Growth happens when you push past fear, take calculated risks, and experiment with new approaches. The more you practice this, the more your mind naturally starts to spot opportunities even in uncertainty. Your mindset influences not only what you see, but also what you attract. People with a mindset trained to see obstacles often struggle to create solutions or innovate. Those who see opportunity, on the other hand, draw resources, collaborators, and ideas into their lives because their energy is tuned to creation, not limitation. The universe responds to the clarity of your perspective. Action is the final element. Seeing opportunity is powerful, but without action, it's just thought. Take steps, no matter how small, toward the opportunities you recognize. Momentum builds through consistent, aligned action. Every time you act from the perspective of possibility, your confidence grows, your vision becomes clearer, and your ability to identify new opportunities multiplies. Reflection and adaptation are also vital. Regularly evaluate your decisions and outcomes. Notice where opportunities appeared because of your mindset, and where you may have missed them due to fear or doubt. Reflection allows you to refine your thinking, strengthen your mental habits, and enhance your ability to respond to challenges as opportunities. Over time, this practice becomes second nature. Your mind automatically starts seeing potential in situations, resources in challenges, and pathways in obstacles. You develop resilience, creativity, and clarity that propel you forward faster than if you relied solely on external guidance or luck. Remember, training your mind isn't a one-time effort, it's a lifestyle. Daily reflection, gratitude, positive self-talk, visualization, and action all compound to create a mindset that is consistently opportunity-focused. The more you practice, the more automatic it becomes. You stop seeing walls and start seeing doors. You stop seeing problems and start seeing solutions. You stop fearing the unknown and start embracing the possibilities within it. When you train your mind to see opportunity, not obstacles, life transforms. Challenges no longer feel like threats. They feel like invitations. Delays no longer feel frustrating. They feel like preparation. Setbacks no longer feel permanent. They feel like guidance. The world is full of potential, and when your mind is tuned to see it, you unlock doors to success, abundance, and growth that others overlook. This practice impacts every area of your life: career, relationships, personal growth, health, and financial abundance. By consistently looking for opportunities rather than obstacles, you naturally elevate your energy, attract the right circumstances, and create a life aligned with your purpose. Vision alone is not enough. Having clarity about what you want, seeing the possibilities, and imagining your highest self is essential. But vision without discipline remains just a dream. Discipline is the bridge that transforms ideas, goals, and aspirations into tangible results. It is the consistent action, focus, and commitment that turns potential into reality. When you see opportunities, the next step is to act. But action without structure or consistency is scattered and often ineffective. Discipline provides the framework to channel your energy, time, and resources toward the outcomes you desire. It is what allows you to follow through when motivation fades, when excitement wanes, and when challenges arise. Discipline begins with self-mastery. It requires knowing your priorities, setting boundaries, and choosing to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Every small decision counts: sticking to your schedule, honoring your commitments, and resisting distractions. These seemingly minor choices compound over time, creating momentum that transforms vision into reality. Your mind will naturally resist discipline because it often prefers comfort, instant gratification, and ease. But growth never occurs in comfort zones. And discipline is the tool that trains your mind to overcome resistance, persist through difficulty, and remain focused on what truly matters. It is not punishment, it is empowerment. Each disciplined action builds confidence, skill, and trust in yourself. Consistency is the heart of discipline. Small, repeated actions produce massive results over time. It's not about being perfect every day. It's about showing up, even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or challenging. Just like a river carves a canyon over centuries, disciplined effort gradually shapes your reality into something remarkable. Accountability strengthens discipline. When you commit to your goals publicly, track your progress, or align with a mentor or community, you create a system of checks and balances that reinforces consistency. Discipline is easier to maintain when it is supported by accountability because your actions are no longer just about desire. They become about integrity, commitment, and alignment. Obstacles will always appear. Challenges, delays, and setbacks are inevitable. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when the path is unclear, the results aren't immediate, and the journey feels heavy. It is what separates those who dream from those who manifest. Every visionary who achieved greatness relied on discipline to bridge the gap between concept and reality. Self-discipline is also about delayed gratification. You cannot allow temporary discomfort, distractions, or pleasure to derail long-term results. The sacrifices you make today, the disciplined choices you commit to, compound over time to create the life you envisioned. Each disciplined decision is a building block for the future you're designing. Vision without discipline is fragile. Discipline without vision is directionless. When you combine both, the results are unstoppable. Your vision gives you clarity and purpose. Discipline gives you structure and execution. Together, they create a powerful alignment that transforms intention into reality. The power of discipline also lies in emotional regulation. Challenges will test your patience, resilience, and focus. By maintaining discipline, you train yourself to respond with composure rather than reacting impulsively. This calm, consistent energy allows you to navigate obstacles without losing sight of your vision. Focus is a cornerstone of discipline. The ability to direct your energy toward your goals and away from distractions, comparisons, or negativity determines the speed at which your vision manifests. Discipline allows you to cultivate deep focus, ensuring that your actions are purposeful and aligned with your desired outcomes. Discipline is also about repetition and habit. Repetition embeds actions into your daily rhythm, turning discipline into a lifestyle rather than a temporary effort. Habits created through disciplined action automate success, freeing your energy for creativity, innovation, and growth. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to sustain focus and productivity. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is constant. Waiting for inspiration is a trap. Relying solely on passion is unreliable. Discipline allows you to take consistent action, even when you don't feel motivated. Over time, this consistency creates momentum, builds confidence, and generates results that reinforce your commitment. Your vision may be big, but discipline keeps it within reach. Every step, no matter how small, is a demonstration of your commitment to yourself. These steps accumulate, gradually transforming your vision from imagination to tangible reality. Each completed task, every follow-through, every intentional action reinforces your belief in what's possible. Accountability to yourself is vital. Keeping promises to yourself builds self-trust. Every disciplined choice strengthens your internal authority and reduces reliance on external validation. The stronger your discipline, the more empowered you feel to pursue your goals without hesitation or doubt. Discipline also cultivates patience. Results rarely appear instantly. Your vision may require months, years, or even decades of consistent action. Patience combined with discipline ensures that you continue progressing, even when immediate rewards are not visible. You learn to trust the process and honor the journey. Flexibility complements discipline. Life will throw unexpected challenges and opportunities your way. Discipline does not mean rigidity. It means staying committed to your goals while adapting intelligently to circumstances. The combination of steadfastness and flexibility ensures that your vision remains achievable, even as the path evolves. Celebrate small wins. Discipline does not mean ignoring progress. Each milestone reached, each task completed, and each step forward is evidence that your vision is unfolding. Recognizing and appreciating these wins strengthens your commitment and inspires further action. Visionary people do not rely on luck, they rely on discipline. It is the engine that transforms thought into action, dreams into achievements, and intentions into reality. By cultivating discipline, you transform potential energy into kinetic energy, propelling yourself forward consistently and intentionally. Remember, discipline is not about restriction, it's about liberation. The freedom that comes from turning vision into reality is immeasurable. When you consistently honor your commitments, follow through on your goals, and act with integrity, you create a life that reflects your highest self. Your vision is waiting. The world is full of opportunities, but only those who combine vision with discipline will harness them fully. Step into action. Commit to consistency. Practice self-mastery. Take each day as an opportunity to move closer to the reality you imagine. With that being said, don't forget to join the movement by subscribing to my Echoes of Enlightenment Oracles page. Have a great day, and always remember to elevate your energy by continuing to align with your purpose. Thanks for staying in tune. Echo out.